Hi guys, welcome to a video by AntiquesArena. My name is Walter O'Neill. Today we're going to have a haul video. I've got some bits and bobs, some work in stock, some toys, some ceramics, and then I'm going to show you a haul of jewellery. Been trying to film this one for a few days, so hopefully you'll enjoy. Basically, I go to car boot sales, I pick pieces up, bring them back, sort them out, sell some online, some in my shop, and obviously show you what I've bought. So hopefully you'll enjoy what I've bought for today's video. There's no out and out standout item, but there's one or two nice pieces, and then obviously we got the jewellery. So should we get started? Now I can't say I'm a religious man by any means, however this I absolutely adore because of the work that's gone into it. Now we've got a conch shell. However, it has been beautifully engraved. The entire Lord's Prayer has been spectacularly engraved into this shell. It's not going to appeal to everybody. It really isn't. But if you can see the quality of the carving there, it really is quite something. It's got a hairline just there, as you can see it. It's nothing too major. It's not the end of the world. The amount of work that's gone into that. Now, as I've said, I'm not a religious man, but I do appreciate how much work and love has gone into doing this. Somebody with a lot of passion has taken a lot of time to carve this in. I paid £5 for it at, I think it was Getlegay car boot sale. No, Splott, sorry. This one was bought in Splott, and it was £3, not £5, because of the hairline. So, beautiful piece. How can you buy a piece of art like that? Because that's what it is. It's a work of art for £3 at the car boot sale. And I had that off Julian. Took a while, but I got there. I had this piece, next piece from Mike in Splott again. So another car boot sale from Splott, stinking dirty. So it's a simple pub or tavern rummer. Now this one has the advantage of a rough or snapped pontle mark there where it's been broken off the rod. So hand blown, doesn't have a very good sound. Dates to about 1860, 1880, somewhere over there. I paid £4 for it, but with the snap pontle, you know, it's going to be worth, I don't know, £10 or £15, no problem whatsoever. With regards to the conch shell, I'm sorry I didn't say a price. I'm going to be somewhere around £30. Moving on to Getlegay car boot sale, I had this. Doesn't look much, I know. You can see it just there. It is an eagle. You can see the eagle's head, the beak, the feet, and these are the wings. So you've got a bit of Swedish or Scandinavian glass. It is fully signed. I'm going to have to get an eyeglass on there. Don't know if you can see it tidy. There you can just see the signature just there. Looking at it, I think it's Stromberg, but I'm going to have to get an eyeglass on there and check it. But it was £1 for a signed bit of glass for £1, and we're going to leave it there. It's going to be worth £10, £12, no problem whatsoever, being by Stromberg or one of the others. Maybe even 15 at a push. Next piece I had was one of two pieces I bought off the same dealer and done a deal with him. First one, I had this George cross, so unribbon obviously, but what I liked about it was it came with the award paper. What I also liked about this award paper was it actually tells you here what each medal was for. So this is the 1939 to 45 star. Dark blue, red, light blue, so you're talking about the stripes on the ribbon, and this was for the Battle of Britain. That is what this one was for. The Atlantic Star would be for Europe, France and Germany, and so forth. Burma Star, Italy Star. So there they are. And to be honest with you, I may end up keeping this little bit of info, but it's a nice piece if I was to let it go with the cross. But I purchased that, and this off a gentleman in Gathlegay car boot sale, and I happen to know the man. He actually lives in my street. And we got, it's just a little silver box, maybe a snuff box or something like that, and it's got a beautiful enamelled crest on the front for Douglas. Now when I bought it, I was unsure if it was silver or plate. I didn't want to get an eyeglass out, and the mark is very, very rubbed, very worn, and I looked around and I couldn't see no way and everything, so I was unsure, but it is EPNS. It came out as silver plated. I'm trying to think what I paid for the two, because I bought these about 2 weeks ago and they haven't had a chance to film them yet. I've got a hell of a backlog of stock. Without consulting my book, I think it was around a tenner for the two pieces, somewhere under there. So I'm happy enough. The star is going to go out for about 15-20 quid, and this is about 12-15 pounds. So they're just little curios to have in the shop. They're small, they don't take up much room in a cabinet, and they look good. So they were okay. I had a little selection of toys, all corgi super haulers. Now, a little selection on the back there of what they do in this range. And this one is not in this, the car transporter, obviously. So I had that one. I had the Lotus Sports Super Hauler, all by Corgi. And there it shows the car transporter on this one. The other one I just had. But yeah, that's the Lotus one, Lotus Sport. So that's quite nice, that one. And I had an Eddie Stobart. Always do well with Eddie Stobart trucks. Express road haulage. Now I paid a tenner for the three. This one is going to be 12 or 15 pound, and the other two probably a tenner each. So for £10 outlay, I'm going to get about 30-35 pound back. I do sell quite a lot of these trucks, and certainly the Eddie Stobarts. They go really, really well. Next lot, guys. Do you love Oriental and Chinese? Well, look at that lot. Absolutely stunning. You got a nice double gourd vase there with fish all over it. You have a goo vase there. Some really nice vases in here. That one's quite nice with the little Oriental scene. Anyway, there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 12 vases in here plus the stand, and it cost me a £5. It's no age to it. It's quite a modern piece, but I thought it's such a nice piece for a £5. I'm going to leave it there. This alone, the wooden frame alone, would be nice to sell for 10 or 15 pound if somebody wanted it to house little glass ornaments or little porcelain figures, things like that. But the vases with it, they've got to be worth a couple of quid a piece. So it's about 25 quid's worth of vases, another tenner for the stand. You're talking about 35 pound, give or take, for a £5. And they're all in lovely condition. And when I stand it up and put them all on tidy, that'll make a really nice display for somebody. Like I say, it's not antique, but it is still very collectible and very decorative. One more piece. It's nothing special, guys. It really isn't. It's just working stock. And you got a porcelain handle and lid and a copper kettle. I've been selling a lot of these copper kettles of late, and I mean a lot. To the point that I couldn't leave it there. It cost me £4, but I weren't leaving it there. In here it's going to be about £18-20, and I've sold that many of them. These are one thing that I've sold quite a lot of. So copper kettles are doing really, really well for me at the moment. It's embellished with the porcelain and a little bit of hand painting, but it's nothing special. It is just what they're actually buying. And worst case scenario, I'd crush it down, chuck it in my scrap box, and I'd have my money back for £4. But let's go and take a look. Oh, actually, one more piece to show you before I move on to the jewellery. Okay, guys, so before I get to showing you all the jewellery, I got jewellery I want to show you, but basically it's easier to hold it up and show you like this. So what we got here are crystal beads. They're Austrian crystal, and we do call them here the Aurora Borealis, as in the Northern Lights, because of the colours they sparkle. Now I bought all these £1 each of one stall. Let me pick them all up there for you to have a little look. They're not fortunes, but I did get about £10 or £15 each. So you work it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 there, but look at the colouring. They're absolutely spectacular, and when you wash them, I haven't washed these yet, the rainbow colouring that will come out of these is absolutely beautiful. But for £1 a necklace, I weren't going to leave them there. Even if I said a tenner each, hung them up in the shop, washed, and said a tenner each, it wouldn't matter, they'd go. So yeah, I'm really pleased with those. Aurora Borealis beads, or Austrian crystal beads. Really, really nice, really pleased with them. And for £1 each, all day long, guys, honest to God, all day long. I just love the colouring on them. Anyway, let's have a look at the jewellery. Okay, there's no specials here, but there are a few nice pieces. If we just have a little look around, got a nice sterling silver bracelet. Yeah, you can see it's like £3. A lot of these ones come in at £1 and £2. I can't remember every price of them all a minute off the top of my head. They are silver and peridot. They were £1.50. These knot ones were £1.50. This is a nice, I think it's Tree of Life with Millefiori glass and solid silver or sterling silver. That was £4. St. Christopher was £3. This is quite heavy, albeit broken. It was a couple of pounds. There's quite a bit of silver there. It's probably an ounce of silver. This one I paid proper money for. That is absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. You see the hallmarks there. Now I paid £15 for this one because I absolutely love it. Really do. I haven't checked the hallmarks out or anything yet, but you can see them all quite clearly by there. Right, well, I'll get to doing it. This one I paid a tenner for, which is rolled gold cameo. Fully stamped up, as you can see there, rolled gold. Nice carved shell. It's not brilliant, but for a tenner it was fine. This one I quite liked. Silver marquisite. Look at the sparkle on that. And I paid a £5 for that one. So it doesn't all come into me for nothing. Here we have 9-carat gold and cubic zirconia. Cost me a £5. Gold on silver heart with cubic zirconia cost me a £5. Sterling silver set here cost me a £5. These are quite something. They're Links of London. I'm going to give you a close look at these in just a minute. But they are really, really nice. Nice cufflinks. But we'll have a look at them now in just a second, because I know there's a lot of fakes of them about. This coin is quite nice. I haven't seen one before. It's the 4 monarchs. It's probably not worth a lot. Probably 3 or 4 quid. But it was a nice coin. And I threw her in a box for nothing really. So that was alright. You know, you got little bits of silver here, set with mother of pearl, all stamped. Good weight on that. And we got a little gold and silver ring with the word love there. That was a £5. So some of this has cost me money, but Christmas is coming. Once it's all cleaned, it's perfect working stock for the shop. Got a little roll gold bangle here. It's not in the best condition, to be honest with you. It's not brilliant. It was £1. May end up in my scrap box, because they do buy rolled gold as well now. Have I missed anything on there? The earrings are £1. All in all, some really nice little bits. I have got quite a bit of gold I want to film, but it's not in the shop at the moment because it's been so long waiting to be filmed. We'll have a little look at these now. Okay, so we got the Links of London cufflinks. Now, Links of London is like Pandora. They are copied to hell and back. And there's the hallmark there. Turn it around. I think that's it. Give me a second. I'm hoping you can focus on that. A nice, crisp hallmark, which makes a difference. Oh, sorry, guys. So there's your hallmarks. Now it's got obviously the Links logo on the back, but what I'm going to do now is acid test them as well, just to confirm whether they're real or not, because you can see here's a really nice set of hallmarks. They're really nice quality, so it'll be interesting to see now, have I been duped with a fake or are they real? Okay guys, so what I've done I don't recommend you do. I've done this purely for the video and I want to check on myself. Now if you look just here, you'll see I've put a deep scratch into the back of the cufflink. Now it's only a little scratch, albeit, but it's still a scratch, so you are devaluing the jewellery, but this is so heavily faked I want to know. Now I've got a bit of acid and we're going to have a little look if it bubbles up green or if it or if it burns white. If it burns white, it's silver. That's looking fake to me. I'm not happy with it. It's not burning up the white it should. It has left a right burn on the back of the cufflink, but I'm going to show you a piece of silver now. This is that broken bit of silver I had just now, so I'm going to film that for you. This is what it should look like. That's what it should look like. See it burning up there white? So I'm not 100% yet with those links if they're real or fake. And when you wipe it away, look at the pure white burn, the acid burn. This one's got an acid burn, but if I compare them, they're different. This is quite a dirty burn. So I'm not convinced if the links are real or not yet. So I'm going to have to do more research on them. It just goes to show real good quality hallmarks, very crisp stamping, good weight to them, a good feel to them, the box, and I'm still not 100% convinced if they're right. Now they didn't bubble up green and froth up like you'd expect of a Chinese fake. However, they didn't have the pure white burn that you see on silver either. So I'm umming and ahhing. I'm going to have to give them a good test, and actually, to be honest, I'm going to have to gouge into them deeper, because I won't sell something that's fake. I'd rather destroy them, check in, than sell them as fake. And they can always be melted down if need be, but I won't sell them unless I'm confident, because there's so many fakes of the Links of London and the Pandora out there. If I'm putting my name to it, it better be real. Anyway, last piece is hot diamonds, as you can see there, and we got a diamond watch. Now all the paperwork's in there. Now it's a stainless steel watch produced by Hot Diamonds. Hopefully you can see that. I don't know if it's focusing in or not. Anyway, that cost me £1 in Bessemer Road in Cardiff. Now the glass has got a little bit of a scuff on there. It needs the link put on because it's very small, but I got the link, and it needs a battery. So it may cost me £10 or £15 to get it fully restored now and up and running. There's the name along the side, Hot Diamonds. I don't know if you can see it. So for £1 for a diamond watch, I wasn't going to leave it there, but I'm going to have to invest more money into that one to get it worthy to sell. So I think that's about it, guys. As you can see, there is no really standout spectacular item in today's video, but it's all working stock, saleable stock. My favourite has to be the carved conch shell. I just love the love and work that went into that. I wasn't going to put this one in, but I just as well while I'm here. I bought a plate in Gethley car boot sale about 2 weeks ago, and I'd done the cardinal sin. Now here's the plate. Beautiful, nice plate from about 1900, somewhere under there. Now, what's the sin I done? The people I bought it off actually knew who it was. They told me it was Lord someone or other. I didn't write it down or keep a note of it. And you think I can remember now who it is? I'm going to have to spend hours and hours and hours researching this now, or possibly put it out onto the groups and ask people, did anyone recognise him? This grumpy old man. All because I was too lazy to write it down or jot it in my phone when they told me who it was. It only cost me a couple of pounds. That's another problem. The problem now is identifying him now. So a little tip for you guys: if you're ever told who something is, write it down. Otherwise you'll have hours of work. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you have, guys, I would really appreciate a like and a share. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.